Now the only thing that really matters is how in the world did this sucker fish? A friend gave me a tip a couple of years ago that striped bass were biting below the dam on golden spoons. This last trip I went out, a fisherman gave me some golden shiner live bait, and I caught them in the same fashion. Today I'm going to tie some golden shiners, and then tomorrow get out on the river to test them to see how they do. Weather's bad, gotta wait for it to break. That's how it is, but let's go tie the flies. Stuka Bear's on duty. For those who don't know, he's on here to inspect every fly I tie, quality control. Spent most of yesterday trying to design something, and hopefully tomorrow, if the weather get a break in the weather, we can go out and test these. So we're starting with hooks that we have. I'd rather use a sprout hook. I'd rather use something smaller, but I have a number 1/0 O'Shaughnessy hook. Since it's golden shiner, we're going to use golden tinsel. Embroidery thread, black. I always use black. You could use gold with this. Gold thread would be fine. No need to lay down a base of thread, just 10-12 wraps. Let me take my glasses off, getting old, can't see. The tie-in point's going to be about 1/8 of an inch behind the hook eye. So half hitch in, come back forward, half hitch in there. If you have any type of Christmas tinsel, you can do this. Now the way I learned to do this is I just looked at the design of the animal itself. The golden shiner is essentially a carp. So you're going to take that tinsel and wrap it forward and back all the way up to the tie-in point and back. Because this tinsel is so narrow, I have to make several passes in order for it to work. Again, leaving that 1/8 of an inch or so. As the neighbors pass by, even inside I can hear them. 1, 2, 3. Snip it. Don't throw this away. 1 drop of CA glue just to secure it. Alright, now this tinsel I get from Fly Tires Dungeon. I just got all their basic tinsel colors. And so you can tie it all the way forward here. What that does is set up a kind of a bump on it, or whatever you want to call it. See how it's kind of standing up there? Alright, that's why you have the tie-in point and only wrap it back. I was trying to tidy up the desk. so good luck with that, right? Cheetos here, you know. Bucktail, white. Take all the shorter fibers out and throw them away. This should be a sparsely tied fly. Hairs to be approximately the same length as the tinsel. Invert it, put this on the bottom. Okay, next step, bucktail, olive. Thin it out, have the olive fibers coming about the same distance behind the hook as the tinsel. Peacock herl. If you don't have peacock herl, use black and brown tinsel. All you need is 2. Some places like 3, but you only need 2 with this. Same thing, you're going to wrap it in up front here. Okay, 1 half hitch, 2, 3 whip finish, and 1 more half hitch. If you look at any picture of a golden shiner, the bottom is white, the sides are either silvery or gold, and the top is olive. I hope my hand's not in the way the whole shot. Where's my bodkin? Homemade bodkin. If you want a bodkin like this, I can make you one. Make them out of the same material I make my corks with. But put a drop of CA glue right behind the threads and get you some eyes. I have 6mm eyes here, but really need something like 4 for this particular application. The eyes themselves have glue on them, but nowhere near enough glue. It's like a tape really, but nowhere near strong enough to I've even put rattles on these, and what that will do is give it a nice taper. You know, when it gets into the water, it'll sort of taper like that and give you a nice profile of a real fish. That, my friends, is a golden shiner. Now the only thing that really matters is how in the world did this sucker fish? Stay tuned tomorrow.